Field is set, 25 laps of distance as we get ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4, Jared Freitas. In the 04 on the outside of the front row, the 14 of Dan Hayes on the point. As they come off the corner, Kevin waves a green flag. We're underway as Hayes gets a quick jump, leads the charge down into turn number 1. Freitas all over the back bumper, and Herman already climbing the ladder up on the outside.
Good outside move by Herman, trying to close in on Freitas. Let's see if he can get there. Meanwhile, in the back, it's a battle for about 9th place. Bowser and Budznia are contending, 24 laps to go. Hayes not giving up that lead. Freitas is right on his tail, however.
Down at the 3 and 4, bottom lane is nose to tail. Buddy Herman winds up that outside lane as they come off of 4. Here comes the 04 Freitas taking a look for the lead down at the 1. Hayes trying to shut the doors. They come through the corner while they're battling up at the front of the field. Here comes Crystal Murray and that black and white 38 down on the inside lane.
As Murray moves up, Christian Herman trying to move the outside. Hayes not giving anything to him. He remains in first place by less than 1/10 of a second.
3-wide action down the back straightaway as they split. Hayes going down into 3. Herman on the outside. LaValle down low. Henry taking over that 3rd spot while Herman moves up to 2nd. Sets his sights on the outside. Hayes trying to shut the door on the inside, but Murray is already there as they hit turns 1 and 2. Problems on the 14 as he shoots up the racetrack, gathers back in, but loses a whole bunch of momentum. Battle for the lead off of turn number 4. Christian Herman in the white number 9 looking for that top spot as he battles with the 04 of Jared Freitas. They race wheel to wheel at the top of the field as they roll down into turn number 3.
Freitas hangs on as they turn around number 4. Henry LaValle trying to gain something. That inside lane cut off by Freitas. Herman tries to work the outside.
Taylor Bowser making some moves. She slides underneath the 02 of Justin LeDuc, moving up into the 6th spot now, trying to chase down the top 5 as they run in a bunch down into 3 and 4. Herman still working that outside lane. Freitas gets a little crossed up off of 4 down to the stripe. We've got our 3rd leader of the event. Herman sets the pace at lap number 8.
Herman, Freitas, LaValle. Don't forget about Levesque and Crystal Murray as well. She can be described as a second half racer. Herman, however, not giving anything. Freitas behind him by about 3/10 of a second. LaValle and Freitas are nose to tail. Murray trying to get on the inside.
Off the corner they come. They are chasing Herman, the Norwich, Connecticut native, down into turn number 1. The 04 Freitas sits 2nd. 3rd is Henry LaValle down the back straightaway. Field has strung itself out around the 3rd mile. Levesque and Murray your top 5. Bowser, LeDuc, Doobie, DeHanchik, and Hayes your top 10 as they roll across the stripe. 11 laps up on the board down the back straightaway.
Herman still leads. LaValle trying to close in on Freitas. Watch Carlin Levesque there on the inside. 13 circles to go. Herman working the outside. He cuts it back in. LaValle chasing Freitas. They're nose to tail.
Cross flags out, 13 laps complete, 12 laps remain, and Colin Levesque going to work on the 89 of LaValle. LaValle's able to hold on to that 3rd spot. Deep in the field, the 14 of Dan Hayes trying to hold on to that 10th spot. A lot of competition around him as the 74 of Stephanie works that outside lane, trying to work that top groove into another spot. Bruno in the 74 closes right up on the back bumper.
Bruno trying to gain some momentum on Hayes, and I think she's going to as she takes over. That spot, however. Herman still leading the way. Now 9 laps to go. Herman, Freitas, LaValle, Levesque, and Murray round out your top 5. Taylor Bowser right behind Crystal Murray, who's going to be looking to make a comeback. And remember, parking is always free. So be here on Wednesday, June 29th, where drivers like Matt Hirschman and Chase Dowling will be battling for $10,000.
Field set, ready to rock and roll off of turn number 4. Kevin waves the green flag, and Herman gets a good jump on Freitas as he sets down into turn number 1. LaValle up to second, through wide for third. Freitas gets kicked up to the outside. Murray slides by. Here comes Levesque down to the inside as they head down towards 3.
A heck of a move and great awareness by Crystal Murray as she now chases LaValle for second. Herman still leads. Levesque and Duhanchik are battling it for fourth. Duhanchik trying to get wide as Levesque shuts down the inside. LaValle approaching Herman for first place. He won't give it up, and we are slowly... Crystal Murray, excuse me. That is your top 5. Bowser, Duhanchik, Doobie, and Hayes will follow.
Herman bringing the field down at a very slow pace as they hit the box. Up on the throttle they come. Nice even start, but it's Herman getting the jump down into turn number 1. LaValle trying to fill them down to the inside as they hit the corners. Off at turn number 2 they come. LaValle up into the number 2 spot. Here comes Murray down to the inside, looking for a podium run. Levesque fills the hole in down to the inside. Freitas starts the backside on the top side.
Meanwhile, Tyler Dunchik is battling for 5th place along with the 0-4 of Jared Freitas. LaValle working the outside, trying to get some momentum on Herman. He can't as Herman cuts off the inside as they round the bricks again. 7 circles to go. Herman leads LaValle. Murray, Levesque, and Duhanchik are your top 5.
Down the back stretch, and Crystal Murray going to work on the inside of LaValle. Down the back straightaway, takes it dial down to the inside as they go door handle to door handle off at turn number 4. Murray puts the Chuck Auto Parts number 38 up into the number 2 spot. 6 laps remaining that time across the stripe. Can she catch Herman, who has been at the top of the field since lap number 9? 5 laps to go this time across the stripe. It is Herman and Murray nose to tail down at the turn number 1.
Crystal Murray started this race in 7th. She's worked her way to 2nd and possibly first here if she could perhaps cut inside and try to take Herman out of that top spot. 4 circles to go. LaValle in 3rd battling with Murray. Levesque trying to gain some momentum. Jared Freitas trying to get a top 5 finish. But yet again in the front, Crystal Murray battling with Christian Herman. 3 laps to go.
Herman continues to set the pace, pushing it hard at the front of the field, down off at turn number 2. Murray trying to close in that gap down into 3. Twin sticks high in the air as they come off the corner. Herman looking for his first career win here at Seekonk, but Murray trying to upset as they hit turn number 1. Down the backstretch they go. Herman continuing that car length advantage. Look at the line that Crystal is running. She goes up high going into the corner looking for a crossover. One more circuit to go. Another peak to the outside, but Herman is glued to that bottom lane. They roll off the second corner for the final time. Murray's got one last shot. She takes a look to the outside, settles it back behind as the checkered flag unfurls. Christian Herman rolls off her 4, picks up his first career win here at Seekonk. Crystal Murray in for second. 3rd place going to Henry LaValle, his best run in a while. 4th going to Tyler Duhanchik, and Jared Freitas rounding out the top 5. Norwich, Connecticut in the house, and he'll be carrying the checkered flag. How about a round of applause? Henry, a good run. You've been getting closer and closer to this podium. It's got to feel good.
Well, finally, like they say, you don't win races on the track. It's run in the trailer. We put a ton of work into this over the winter. Changed it drastically. It's like a whole different car. I don't know, out of the 3 of us, I'm probably the happiest here. It's a matter of perspective.
That's exactly what it is, but a great run for you. I know you got some people to thank.
Definitely. Gil Bradstreet from TTM Motorsports, all them guys. BMX Racing Chassis built a great, great car, even though it's 7 years old and it should have been replaced. We got SaveLives.com, my employer, he might get mad. Emergency Training Services. That's about all I can think of right now.
It's a great runner-up finish.
Yep. I mean, if we change the way the playoffs are going to head, it's just we can't really afford the wait right now.
A good second-place run. You closed up on Christian. Did you think you'd have something for him if things worked out your way?
Yeah, like I said, he's doing a really good job, but like we can't really afford the extra weight right now going into the playoffs this year. So.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, tons. I mean, Rich from Helger's South Coast Power Equipment, our sponsors, of course, wouldn't be here. We have Beth and Mike from B&M Maintenance. They're awesome as well. Ryan Quick Oil, Chucker and Hedges, Banan's been with us forever, and then everybody on my crew helps out every week. My dad, my grandpa, my brother, of course, Mom, everybody who comes to watch, Grandma and Grandpa, Meme, AJ, Doug, everybody. It's a lot of fun and good to be back.
Christian, congratulations. Welcome to Seekonk Speedway Victory Lane. A good run early on, got you out front. Crystal closed in, but she didn't seem like she had much for you.
Yeah, I thought she was going to get me. I just kept it to the inside. If anyone wanted to pass, they had to go to the outside.
Well, it's good to have you here this season on a Friday night. I know you got some people you want to thank.
I got to thank my girlfriend, Kelsey, the whole DeCoster family, Wayne Weber, my dad, my mom, and everyone else that helps out.